I'm the big homie now. I got my spawn, Louis Vuitton, truck in the front. What are you doing? I look so good, don't call me up. She wanna this and I'm Buick. I pull it up, they wanna we gon' get. What are we doing? I got a crib, they gon' get to it. I got a picture my family, straight out of Clayco. Thought I was sweet, just like a Fago, but I had all on my payroll. Watch how I move, just like a rayon. 64 chain, just like a crayon. I bought a hat, one with the Aeon. Put on, told her to stay on. I had a paper tag on 3 on. I had the top drop with the free on. I told him Deuce one like Dion. I say Deuce one like Dion. I go Bruce Wayne on your peon. Yeah. With the Falcon, true. Yeah. Had more than a lineman. I should got a Heisman too. Ha, sugar they hiking that. Hike, shake like a Nike hat. Yo, I got the Midas pack. Told her be quiet, relax.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Yo, this WildCatWillie with checking in, man. Checking in the building, man. Checking in the building. Check. Mic check.
Trying to bounce
damn, he chased me down all the way from the backside.
Back to the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place.
We're trying to do things.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's not the same, Willie. Wildcats. Wildcat all the time. WildCatWillie.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He hits White, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. And that's a loss of 7.
Let's do that offset toss with the two receivers.
It's a toss or a
the double type receivers on both sides. Toss.
Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you, and anyone coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people kind of locked into one spot. And boy, what a great defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the inside out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
What the world?
Play number 8 here on the opening drive.
They called
this
another.
Third and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is third and goal. Here's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson.
The
completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he's had great protection back there to throw, really been able to survey from the pocket.
That means the jersey stays clean, so the dry cleaning bill, that's reduced. It also means the trainer doesn't have to deal with him because he's not getting hit. Also means that he's able to find targets downfield at his leisure. That allows him to be really accurate.
That's what exactly he get.
So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal. On the toss play.
Look at that. It's nobody blocking.
Back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
This what's the name favorite play? We do this shit all day. Watch it with you.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Buying time to his left. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch.
I should have been through it.
Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. And Parkey's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Foes on him, save. That's crazy. Game, man. Crazy.
Gotta go.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Lock in.
Trubisky will throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have
next time
his pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
He taking a big risk like that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Trubisky forced out to his left. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's in. To run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Gotta go.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Gotta go.
Now it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Doing some weak shit.
That catch good for 5.
Come on, man. You nicking the diamond.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
You ain't got nothing but that big play that you just had. Nick diamond.
Pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Move. Come on, gotta go.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And he's going to be grabbed.
You know the time it is, bro. Don't stop playing with him.
Akeem Hicks in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Boy, C.D. Mack, just from day one, he's looked so good in a Bears uniform, literally and figuratively. And some Raiders fans watching this saying, oh, I wish we had him on our
No.
traffic, and it's intercepted.
No.
Picked off at the 33.
You throw that right to him. That was stupid. I didn't even see call that play. Change the formation. That was a I formation pass. That don't work. You know damn well that don't work. That was stupid.
About the anticipation on the play, reading, reacting,
That
and then the
was
ability to
stupid.
catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He got ball hurt.
To return, this is Eddie Jackson.
Who's this returning? He's slow.
The 20 to the 23-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
Yeah, that was a stupid play selection. I'm trying to learn how to open up my playbook. I should never rush the ball and went to the same formation. Switch it up. You got to keep switching it up.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and makes creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
But that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now Trubisky on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down. Scrimmage and taken down.
That's third down.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky.
Good tackle. Damn, man. Damn, man. You dropped the ball.
Somewhat predictably, it doesn't
pay
off. And that will force a turnover on down.
I picked the ball where it's supposed to be at. That's perfect. Pick the ball where it's supposed to be at. On the dot.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Damn, I threw that pick. That was a stupid pick. That was a stupid drive.
They'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They go play action with Trubisky. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Get away from that shit.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 2nd down, Trubisky looking for White on the deep ball. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Damn, I can't get the pass off, man.
Defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Wow.
It's intercepted.
Wow, I should have thrown it deep, man. Damn. Don't beam it, throw it deep.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball
I got to practice my pass.
It's 3rd down, so the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
His offense is sorry, man.
Y'all niggas do the same thing.
I'm trying to open up my offense.
A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, second straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things. By the way, what you have a game? It got his man complete.
That's all niggas do is wait for that corner shit.
Before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run. This is Cole. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for a loss.
And you know how you can always identify who is supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Still got the same kind of...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
You got to win when it count, man. You got to play smart. Play smart after half.
And Parkey's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
We kicked it off.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
I'll be killing that
less
spin.
than a field goal attempt for him.
Look, he about to spin some more. It's the inside spin that they be doing too now.
28 yards on the ground.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Khalil Mack able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard.
Oh, shit, said it. Damn, Cedric in that trade. I'm supposed to get home anyway. I'm gonna do this nigga
Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out, all the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my.
That shit have like a search bar.
Longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott. Took me so long to get it down to spell it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bugging. One in the hand, one in the bag, bugging. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'm in it, all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me.
Yeah, man. Badass internet. And this time I ain't gonna get the damn bad. I don't like playing the same team shit. That's lame as hell. To me, it's honestly like niggas play Falcons versus Falcons. That shit gay. Doing the same game plan. See this nigga. Money, the machine. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Not back, look at me. Places in and I'm a local. Cooking up tonight. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience in a penny hoe.
I don't do that. In my prisons, you do what I tell you. Get over it. Who's gonna get this?
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand. Look at the Ravens. Somebody told me they want to see me with what's the name? Look at the cash, bubbling. Y'all want to see me with Lamar Jackson? Y'all got it. Fuck it. My team anyway.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like. Know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Whoa. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though.
You gotta rock that purple.
You either with me
Baltimore
or
team got that all purple.
win. Curve everything else. Win. These I'm saying. Win. Start chasing that. Win. Big J Rock go. On 10. Exit at 4. Bring friends.
That's straight right there.
Black 2 dope. Jump in. You might wanna keep scope. I win. Forearm tattoos. That's squad. All of them go. Don't try. I walk in room. They eyes wide. Third album come soon. I'm glad y'all gon' die. I ain't chasing after no. I got bigger plans than staying rich. I been tapped in since I was 6. I tap dance all on them. And your diamonds like tap water. That drip way too foggy. These VVS is way awesome. Pork CLS for drop to your death without warning. Get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win. These I'm saying. Win. Start chasing that. Win. You clowns really don't stay outside when I play outside. I put the beats on them like Dre outside. I got the bow side and LA outside. And if you act bad, I bring the outside. Go and get your money. None of my know some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field. Duck hunt.
This nigga trying to get home, man. Come on, that bullshit. Oh, bitch ass.
The whole gave it back, boop. 9/11, no knowledge, baby.
This nigga a bitch. I know how to beat his ass too. I'm going to his house. Oh, you better join my shit.
With it on Deuce line, I've been with it. She too fine, I've been crashed 2 times. I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something.
Gonna get the Bears. Gonna run to the Bears. That's all you got left. Can't play with nobody else.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Chicago Bears.
Let's crank this thing up, Mike. We got home. We got the ball first.
Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. The return man, Chris Moore. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Damn, I'm frozen tonight. I don't really got nobody.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Caught inside the Crabtree. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
You can tell his accuracy, though. That ball took forever to come down.
But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now Jackson on 1st down. It's caught by Crabtree. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They get it to him running left. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This opening drive has taken them to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Leopard!
Trying to punch it in with Collins. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has, able to play the run and the pass so well.
So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board. And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. This is Miller, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Middle of the field is Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
18.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky.
Damn, I took my eyes off him. 1 second.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Damn.
Well,
looking at that running back.
Partner, we've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson, and that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Same thing.
Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one, 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on foot. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
You seen it, not so that. Everybody seen that.
14-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Everybody seen that.
Parkey with the extra point,
So
and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
That's how you kill him.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Watch this.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Baltimore's offense coming back onto the field. And for the Ravens, Charles, it's really no question that the season sort of changed when Lamar Jackson was put in at quarterback. He ran off 4 wins in his first 5 starts. The only loss in that stretch overtime at Kansas City. And he really gave him life, didn't he?
Look at this shit, man. You got to catch the ball, man.
Ravens staff led by head coach John Harbaugh.
I know damn well he ain't swat that ball. That's fake.
the type of offense that would give him a chance to be successful. Heavy run-based, him being a full part of the run game, and it has confounded defenses around the league so far. Is it sustainable?
Damn, I'm fucking up already. Damn, just trying to experiment on passes.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
That's what it's going to be. I'm fucked up.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either.
That was stupid, though. Not even confident either.
It's going to come down the hands of the wrong
You just lobbed that bitch up. I didn't mean to throw it to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get into football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
He sure as hell did.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try and run for it.
Get your ass here,
and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal.
I keep forgetting that, man.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And not
About
only
time.
did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
That's cool. Play defense.
And Parkey's kick
Good job,
is
defense.
good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Down by a touchdown.
A good drive gets them inside the 5.
No need to panic.
Punch it in.
I threw a bad pass. 2 bad passes. Don't panic, though.
Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal
Don't panic.
that went through.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And
panic,
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just
a bad pass, that's all. Don't panic. Don't give up on me now.
There's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they
Give up
attack
on
him
me
here.
now.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Don't give up on me now.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Second quarter now.
Don't give up on me.
Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Y'all better not give up on me. Don't count me out. That's all I ask.
Jackson from the shotgun. He uncorks it for Snead.
Damn, we don't got no receivers.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's pathetic.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading.
Marvel
trying
had
to
to
figure
get
out
it
what
done.
they're doing, and on that one, they had the fly. Just sending a guy downfield with the in-route accompanying it, what people call a down.
Oh, man.
It's intercepted.
Shit.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will score.
Oh, Jackson cannot throw.
For a Bears touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh.
He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, look at 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit! Detroit! Hot!
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going to look deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
You see it? You see it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Trubisky now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Lock in, lock in.
Now Trubisky on the move to his left. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This is Cohen. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Sliding out of the pocket, letting one go deep for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. out of the gun. Trubisky. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Go! Hey, gotta go!
Trubisky will throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Throwing here, Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 5.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll make it across the 20. His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Trubisky being chased out left. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
On first down, Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Ran, up. Right, 80. 18. Hey, 18.
Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hey, 18. Ran,
Here's Trubisky to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now Trubisky on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well and maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and got himself a big victory in Week 15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about the bloodline of Josh Johnson, though? Also related to Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders and Marcus Peters of the Los Angeles Rams.
Pretty good company. On third down, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he's got Miller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cohen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Gotta go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gotta go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Detroit!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Caught right side, it's Snead. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Crabtree with it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. Again, Jackson caught left side to Crabtree. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Jackson on 1st down. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.